Fellas, what's poppin'? Ladies, what's shaking? It's your boy Flaw 700. Welcome to the 700 block. Before we get into this podcast, hit the like button, leave a comment, share, subscribe, do all of that. Help your boy out so I can grow this channel. Let's get going. No time wasted. The Brooklyn Nets have fired Steve Nash after a 2-5 start. Who saw this coming? This soon, this early, a season too late, a roster that's probably unfixable. Who knows? Apparently, the split was mutual, meaning Steve Nash didn't want to be there. Sean Marks, the general manager or the president, whatever his position is, felt like it was time to move on. Does this have anything to do with Kevin Durant's Steve Nash must go stance? Don't know. I cannot say that Kevin Durant has been phoning it in. He's been averaging good numbers. The issue that I think is the Brooklyn Nets just aren't a good team. We want to blame Westbrook on the Oklahoma City Thunder team that couldn't win the big one. It was, Kevin Durant needs to get out of there. And he goes to the Golden State Warriors, which has a system in place which allows KD to do what he does best, and that's score. Like KD is like a hybrid Carmelo Anthony, but because KD has won 2 chips and 2 finals MVPs and a regular season MVP, people are ignoring the fact that Kevin Durant is just good for putting the ball in the hoop. Let's keep it a buck. And I was thinking about this the other day. Like, okay, Kevin Durant drops like 32, but they lose to this team. Since when does a star player, points per game does not affect the outcome of the game? You get what I'm saying? It's like Kevin Durant scores 30. Kevin Durant scores 40. Kevin Durant scores 50. It really means nothing because whatever team he's playing on besides the Golden State Warriors, it's a possibility that they could still lose that game. Does Kevin Durant not know when to take over games? Or is Kevin Durant just a baller? I need to put the ball in the hoop. Kevin Durant needs a coach. He needs a system, which is why I wish he got traded to the Miami Heat, where they have a system, a coach, and a system and a style of play where you just insert Kevin Durant and it's off to the races. The Brooklyn Nets are not going to win with this team. Kyrie Irving, he's got a championship, but that just shows you how great LeBron James is, man. LeBron James is a different animal. LeBron James gets criticized a lot about, about everything. Let's just keep it a buck. Probably the most hated basketball player. I won't say ever, but this is the social media era. So you know how that go. And he happened to, will that team, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and the gang to a championship. But Kyrie Irving, no matter where he's went, has been a problem, whether it be the Boston Celtics or even the Brooklyn Nets that he's at now. Ben Simmons, how trash can you be? Listen, he had off a whole year to work. He comes in this season and he's airballing layups. He comes into this season and he's still afraid to get fouled because he doesn't want to go to the free throw line. What has he been working on? What has he been working on? If it doesn't work for Ben Simmons right now, I think his next step is out of the league. There's just no room for a guy that tall, that big, that athletic, with that much potential who won't work. We've seen Magic Johnson work. Like we've seen players work where scoring isn't my thing, but I'm going to develop a little baby sky hook. I'm going to develop this. I'm going to develop that. And Ben Simmons just won't do it. Shout out to the Philadelphia 76ers for winning that trade. Because James Harden is over there balling. The Sixers are getting it together. They'll figure it out. And regardless of what the Sixers record is after the season, James Harden is still a better player than Ben Simmons. I don't know what's going to happen with the Brooklyn Nets. Maybe they still might trade these players. Kyrie Irving, he's also playing his way out of the league as well with these tweets and, just social media. I really didn't get a chance to look into what actually happened, but he's ruffled some feathers and who knows who wants to take him on. But if Brooklyn is phoning it in, they need to, if they can, cut ties with Ben Simmons and trade Kevin Durant and just do a rebuild, fam. This ain't the team. This ain't it. Kevin Durant needs to be with a balanced team already, which sucks. He got lucky and went to Golden State, which had a well-oiled machine. They didn't have to get rid of nobody, really. So Steve Nash is fired after a 2-5 start. I like to keep my videos short. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the Brooklyn Nets. How does this change their season? Are they going to the top of the East, or is this a season for them to phone it in? Let me know in the comments, please.